Seven.
Look here. Look here. Look here. Seven. Look here. Over here. Over here. Seven. Smile.
Family movies, those saccharine CGI nightmares designed to hypnotize toddlers while slowly eroding parental sanity through endless loops of Let It Go or Talking Cars. But bless those sly producers, they're not total monsters. They sneak in some filthy gems from time to time, winking at us grown-ups who were trapped in repeat viewing hell. I'm Seven McAllister for Seven Entertainment. Let's take a look at 7 dirty jokes hidden in family movies. Number 1. Shrek. Shrek, the 2001 animated smash that fooled parents into thinking it was just a fun little fairy tale romp, is basically a Trojan horse of adult innuendo, packing more sly winks than a flirtatious ogre at a swamp party. DreamWorks layered in jokes that sail over the kids' heads like Donkey's endless chatter, turning the film into a guilty pleasure for grown-ups who spot the filth amid the fun. Take Lord Farquaad's name. Oh, say it out loud a few times. Farquaad. Yeah, not so subtle phonetic jab at Farquaad. Painting the pint-sized tyrant as a total jerk without spelling it out for the playground crowd. Then you've got Shrek eyeing Farquaad's towering castle and quipping, "Do you think he's compensating for something?" Yes. Implying the Lord's over-the-top fortress is just a sad stand-in for his, shortcomings downstairs. Subtle? No. It doesn't stop there. The Magic Mirror's dating game parades fairy princesses like a medieval Tinder, while Snow White is labeled not easy despite living with 7 men. Shrek's genius at mocks Disney's sanitized schlock while slipping in smut that makes rewatches a ride for the adults and thankfully goes over the little kids' heads. Number 2. Cars. Pixar's Cars franchise isn't just a high-octane animated adventure, it's a merchandising juggernaut that's revved up billions in sales since 2006. According to reports, the series has amassed over $10 billion in merchandise revenue from the first film alone, with total franchise earnings soaring to an estimated $21.5 billion by 2025, dwarfing even some of their live-action blockbusters. From Lightning McQueen toys and bedding to themed apparel and video games, Cars has flooded shelves, proving that anthropomorphic vehicles can sell like hotcakes, far outpacing the trilogy's $1.4 billion box office haul. This cash cow status cements it as one of Pixar's most profitable ventures, turning a Doc Hollywood knockoff about racing redemption into a retail empire. And amid the kid-friendly facade, Cars sneaks in some adult humor, like the infamous headlights flashing joke, when fangirl Cars Mia and Tia flash their headlights at Lightning McQueen during a celebrity montage. It's a cheeky nod to topless flashing, like Flash Mountain. The twins pop their lights with a flirtatious ka-chow, while McQueen smirks, a beat that's pure PG but lands like an R-rated wink for parents. Number 3. Hercules. Disney's Hercules, that candy-coated Greek myth makeover where Zeus is a jolly patriarch, Hades channels James Wood snark, and the whole thing sanitized for the sippy cup set. But lurking amid the gospel-singing muses in a zero-to-hero montage is a gag so cheeky it would make Sophocles spin in his urn, the Oedipus singer. Picture Herc and Meg on their awkward first date, catching a play, post-curtain the demigod deadpans. That Oedipus thing, man, I thought I had problems. Boom! Disney drops a Freudian firecracker in the middle of a kiddie flick. Now for the playground crowd, it's just Herc humble bragging about his daddy drama. Abandoned by Zeus, raised by a mortal, boo-hoo-hoo. But adults, we get it, knowing that Oedipus Rex is the OG tragedy of patricide, mommy marriage, and eye-gouging regret. Herc's quip, sly jab at his own identity crisis implying Oedipus's Freudian fiasco, makes his demigod dilemmas look like a stubbed toe. Meg, she gets the irony, but the kiddos, they're zoning out on popcorn, oblivious to the taboo tickle. Disney's playbook, rap classics, and cute animation slip in smutty nods and watch the parents squirm. Is it genius or gaslighting? Either way, it turned a dusty myth into box office gold, proving the House of Mouse loves educating tots on tragedy, one veiled mommy issue at a time. Number 4. Frozen. In 2013, Frozen was Disney's accidental avalanche of success, that buried expectations under a blizzard of cash. What started as a modest fairy tale riff on the Hans Christian Andersen Snow Queen snowballed into the highest grossing animated film ever at that time, hauling in over $1.28 billion worldwide. Nobody saw it coming. Disney was in a post-Renaissance rut. Flops like Home on the Range still stinging, but bam, Elsa's Let It Go went viral. Dina Menzel's Pipes turned it into karaoke apocalypse, and word of mouth from empowered princess vibes propelled it to cultural domination. Merch flew off the shelves, dolls, dresses, frozen yogurt tie-ins, raking in billions, proving little girls and their parents' wallets rule the box office. Surprise mega hit, more like icy underdog that froze the competition solid, but beneath that sparkly empowerment anthem lurks Disney's snarky vibe, that dick joke masquerading as innocent chit-chat. When Kristoff is grilling Anna about her insta-fiancé Hans, he asks about his foot size, and Anna snips back, foot size doesn't matter, haha, wink wink, nudge nudge, sly nod to the old myth linking shoe size to phallic prowess. Kids hear a quirky banner, adults choke on their popcorn, spotting the phallic slip in a G-rated gown, Anna's quip, a frozen burn on male insecurities, proving even Arendelle has room for some below-the-belt burns. Now, before we move on, we appreciate your support, so if you're enjoying this video, please do us a solid, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and just give a sweet little nudge to that notification bell. Number 5, Monster House. Now, this spooky animated oddity from Sony is the ultimate underappreciated gem, buried like a haunted time capsule in a sea of Pixar perfection. With a modest $141 million box office on a $75 million budget, it didn't exactly shatter records, but it did earn certified fresh status on Rotten Tomatoes for its groundbreaking motion capture animation and legitimate scares that traumatized a generation of kids. Directed by Gil Kenan and executive produced by some guys named Spielberg and Zemeckis, it blends Goonie-style adventure with horror tropes. You got 3 tweens battling a sentient man-eating house. It's basically a tortured soul trapped in timber. Critics hailed its visual innovation and emotional depth, yet it faded into obscurity, overshadowed by flashier fare like Cars. Fans call it a cult classic, too scary for tots, too clever for casuals. Streaming on Peacock is a Halloween sleeper hit in 2025. And why is it underrated? Well, it dared to be dark in a kid glove era, delivering thrills without dumbing it down. But oh, the magic that is the uvula joke, a parent-pleasing punchline the kids hopefully missed. Inside the Monster House, Chowder spots the dangling chandelier, the uvula, and quips, "Oh, so it's a girl's house." Confusing uvula, the throat dangler, with the vulva, which is something completely different. Cue adult howls, a sly genital gag. Number 6, Madagascar. Madagascar in 2025 was DreamWorks' zoo escape romp that tricked parents into thinking it was wholesome kitty fodder while sneaking in sass sharper than a lion's claws. Voiced by comedian Chris Rock, Marty the Zebra, a New York striped philosopher, embodies the film's cheeky edge, especially when he drops his secret swear, "Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea," during a frantic chase from his feral pal Alex. So what's the big deal? Well, the acronym of the word sugar, honey, iced tea is SHIT. Yeah, boom, profanity laundered for the playground, turning excrement into a sugar euphemism that flies over tots' heads like some kind of migrating bird. Nothing screams family fun quite like a zebra channeling potty mouth panic without risking the whole movie's kid-friendly rating. Marty yelps at mid-sprint, kids giggle at the nonsense phrase. It's peak 2000s animation irreverence. You got pre-Shrek vibes, post-Simpsons snark, where swearing gets a G-rated glow-up. But why bother, honestly? Well, to keep parents sane during the umpteenth rewatch. Number 7, The Rugrats Movie. Oh, what a gem from 1998, Nickelodeon's attempt to stretch a toddler tantrum into a feature film, raking in $140 million while proving that Baby Babble could out-earn actual adults. It follows Tommy Pickles and his pint-sized posse as they adventure through a forest after baby brother Dill crash lands into their lives like an unwanted plot twist. Voiced by legends like E.G. Daily and Kristen Cavanaugh, it's all cute chaos, monkey stealing babies, a circus train derailment, and enough reptile references to make you question your life's choices. But beneath the kiddie facade, sneaky adult Easter eggs that make parents choke on their popcorn. Enter the infamous joke tucked into the hospital nursery musical number, The World Is Something New to Me. As the newborns inspect their post-birth bodies, a girl baby says, "They cut my cord." That's innocent enough, right? It would be odd to have your umbilical cord gone. Then a boy baby peeks down the front of his diaper and snarks back, "Consider yourself lucky." Boom! Veiled jab at male circumcision, slipping past censors like a stealthy diaper change. Kids don't get it. Adults wince at the cultural cut. It is peak Rugrats reverence, mocking the miracle of birth with a snip of sarcasm. Critics called it charming, but let's be real, it's all just a sly nod to life's first betrayal. Well, there's our list, and I leave out any other dirty jokes hidden in family movies or so. Please leave them in the comments section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tippity-tap that notification bell. Until next time, I'm Seven McAllister for 7 Entertainment saying bye-bye.